Jose in Hollywood, exposing creeps in town who ain't so good. Where any no-talent hack with a big bulging sack used to be an overnight star. Where a drop of your drawers to studio whores used to get you prime seating in bars. Jose in Hollywood. They say it's your body, do what you think you should. On his bedpost you're a notch, or kick him in the crotch if they claim they can make you a star. They say I'll make you famous, just open your anus, easy as driving a car. Ho! Ho! Jose in Hollywood. I speak the truth, it really ain't so good. Despite the Me Too movement, it still needs improvement, even though Harvey's in jail. Piece of shit producers are still abusers, chasing their own piece of tail. Jose in Hollywood, exposing creeps who ain't so good. So keep your knees together, enjoy this weather, but don't expect any change soon. There will be lots of auditions and changing conditions, and Alec Baldwin is still a buffoon. Ho! Ho! My name is Jose Smith, and I kick ass.
Jose in Hollywood is brought to you by Benson Laboratories, makers of Coley-Troper. Have a hangnail? How about terminal cancer? Ask your doctor if Coley-Troper is right for you. Do not take Coley-Troper if you're allergic to it. Some side effects may include a slow, painful, excruciating death. Has also been known to cause dry mouth, upset stomach, and in some cases, makes your head explode. Before taking Coley-Troper, make sure your affairs are in order and your last will and testament signed by a witness. Always trust science. They know more than you. They're smarter than you. How do we know? Because they said so. Welcome to yet another edition of Jose in Hollywood, where Jose scoops the poop.
I scoop.
Where he dishes the dirt.
I dish.
And it doesn't make any difference who the celebrity is, whether they're an A-list celebrity.
That's right.
Or they're what?
Game show host.
Where would you put the game show host on that list?
Well, you know, they're pretty well paid.
Yeah.
So it's hard to kind of make fun of them.
Mm-hmm.
But A, B, C, D, I put them as like F.
F. So if A is top,
Yeah.
B, C, D, E.
Great. You know the alphabet. Stop showing off.
F, huh?
Yeah.
F. Okay. All right. So you have the scoop?
Yes. I have tremendous news that I think you'll really be interested in. So introduce me.
Not a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Time now for Jose in Hollywood. Here he is, Jose Smith. Mr. Smith.
Thank you, Hammerhead. Well, it seems that Jennifer Gardner's boyfriend, John Miller, has issued an ultimatum after Ben Affleck was spotted getting cozy with his ex-wife, a source exclusively to this reporter.
No kidding.
Don't interrupt.
Okay.
The Cali Burger CEO, that's John Miller.
Mm-hmm.
He's handsome.
Mm-hmm.
He's rich.
Mm-hmm.
Successful.
Mm-hmm.
And above all, he's smart.
Okay.
Ben Affleck, on the other hand,
Yeah.
is rich, no talent, and stupid.
Hang on there. Just tell us what we need to know.
All right, well, you know, just lost my... Okay, now I'll find it.
Yeah, just get to it.
Well, Miller, who is Jennifer Gardner's current boyfriend, has always been supportive of Ben and Jen's co-parenting relationship, but feels Ben crossed the line recently. John knows there's nothing going on between Jen and Ben, but he doesn't think the photographs are good and feels that it is disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
Yes. Yeah, so he wasn't happy about it.
But he doesn't feel threatened.
Yeah, no. According to the source, Miller gave Jen an ultimatum. He doesn't want to see anything like that again, or he has no choice but to walk away.
That'd be a shame.
Don't interrupt.
What else you got?
That's pretty much it.
Uh-huh. I could have read that in any newspaper or found it on online.
Yeah, but, you heard it here.
That's no consolation. People expect, when they tune in this program,
Yes.
they expect to hear dirt. They want to hear dirt. They want to hear the inside scoop. That's why we're here in Hollywood. We're not in Jersey City, New Jersey.
No.
We're not in Oklahoma or Louisiana.
You say it, Louisiana.
We are here physically in Hollywood. We're here where it happens.
Yes. Yes, we are.
And it's your job.
Yes.
Your responsibility
Yes.
to find out the dirt on celebrities that people care about.
Although God knows why.
Yeah. And come back and report it on the air on this podcast, which goes out all over the world.
No kidding.
You didn't know that?
Oh,
It's on the internet.
yeah.
And the world, that's why it's WWW, World Wide Web.
I had no idea.
No, you did. You did.
You're right. I just didn't care.
Yeah. Apparently so. Okay, we need to count on you for the dirt. We want to hear dirt. We all want it's not just limited to, hairdressers and grocery store clerks. We all want to hear the dirt.
The dirt.
The poop.
The poop.
We need for you to scoop the dirt and dig the whatever.
No, Hammerhead. I think it's dish the dirt, scoop the poop. You're a poop scooper.
Yeah, well, that's where you want to go.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
What else would you like to share at this point?
You mean there's more?
It's your platform. It's you. It's out to the universe.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me see.
What did you do on Monday?
Monday, I went to In-N-Out Burger.
They're great.
Yeah.
They're only here on the West Coast. I think there might be one in Texas, but they're spectacular.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I went and I got a double wubble, whatever the hell they're called. Got fries and drink.
Yeah.
Paid a fair price. Ate the food.
Okay.
Actually cleaned up after myself.
Okay. All right. What else? Tuesday.
It rained on Tuesday.
Yeah, we got some rain here in Los Angeles on Tuesday.
Yeah. I didn't stay in bed, but I stayed in my jammies.
I can't imagine you in jammies.
Neither can I.
So you stayed in jammies.
Yeah. Watched. I binge watched game shows from the 70s.
That was the best you could find?
Yeah.
I'm almost afraid to ask, which game show did you binge watch from the 70s?
I think it's called Supermarket Sweep.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it was actually, pretty amazing. The set is set up like a grocery store.
Okay.
And contestants, they have to answer questions and score points.
Yeah.
And then the winner gets to push their carriage, and they have a certain amount of time to throw food inside.
Yeah.
And whatever food they throw in there and get back, they can keep.
Okay.
But it's pretty unusual because, of course, they run to where the meat is. Nobody's picking green beans off the shelf.
If they are, they're not very bright.
That's correct. But here's the kick in the head.
Okay.
When the host, when the game show host,
Yeah.
Ruprecht is his name.
Ruprecht.
Yeah. David Ruprecht.
Okay. All right. What?
What he does is he tells them you should go for the meat because right now, and this is what he said. He said sirloin steak is selling at $2 a pound.
Well, you got to remember, you're going back 50 years.
Yeah.
Sirloin steak is not selling for $2 a pound now.
No, they're not. So, they go, your market's set, go. And then the contestant, goes flying down the aisle, and they get to where the meat is, and they start throwing in, as much meat as they can, and then they run over to another place and maybe get chicken or fish or whatever, and then they have to get back in time.
Yeah.
Before the buzzer goes off, or they can't keep the food.
Can't keep the food.
Yeah.
What do they do with it?
Got to give it back.
They have. I don't think so.
No?
No, I think they get to keep the food.
I think they have to give, or maybe they have to eat the food there.
How stupid.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you admit.
Yeah. Hammerhead, I'm turning over a new leaf. From now on, you know what this program is all about. We come on.
Yeah.
I dish some dirt. I scoop some poop. I say some other stupid stuff. And then we all go home.
Well, that's pretty much the way shows work, isn't it?
No, I think other shows, they have a big staff. They plan. They come up with a game plan. They have direction. Me, I just show up. I say some stupid stuff. I go to the bathroom.
Wait, we don't need to know what your toilet...
No, you don't?
No, we don't need to know that. What else?
Well, I go in the kitchen.
Yeah, we have a little kitchen here at the studio.
Yeah. And open it up. I look in. And, try and figure out what snack I want.
Ever occur to you to bring your own snack?
No, never occurred to me. I mean, the least that you can do is provide, some Munchables for, the co-host of this program.
Such as?
Oh, I don't know. Chips, pretzels. What are those candies that is a plain and peanut?
M&Ms?
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want those.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, no, I don't want those.
So you're looking for crunch?
Yes, crunch.
Well, the next time I go to the store, I'll make sure that, there are a couple of bags of something in there that, you can rip open, eat a few, and spill the rest on the floor.
Oh, Hammerhead, you know me too well.
So how's the week shaping up?
Well, I've given a lot of thought. I don't really like to plan my week ahead of time, but I can tell right now that more than anything.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
You got an appointment?
Oh, yeah.
So the Gigolo is...
Gigolo.
So the Gigolo, thank you, is going to go to work.
I'd like to share a little story with you, Hammerhead, that happened last week.
Okay.
I rose one morning and couldn't help but notice the rain falling outside. I pressed my face up against the glass to get a closer look. I think I hurt myself. I think my nose is... Anyway, the rain continued to fall. I smiled and thought to myself, I'm going to stay in today. I'm going to stay in my jammies. I'll have a light breakfast and I'll watch some stupid stuff on television. Of course, not too hard to find because most of it is pretty stupid. All of a sudden, the phone rang. I answered it, of course, and a sultry female voice said to me, "Jose, I need to see you now." Well, looks like it's a job for Hollywood Gigolo. I quickly dressed and then undressed, realizing I desperately needed a shower. So, using soap, shampoo, and some water.
All right, it doesn't have to be this... You took a freaking shower, for God's sake. You cleaned yourself up.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
I dried myself off, starting at my feet, working my way up, toweled myself off to use a little powder in strategic areas.
Do we really need to hear this?
This is very important, Hammerhead. Adds color to the story. So, once dried, I put on clean underwear, clean socks, opened my closet, and there was a shirt I'd worn several times, but I thought this would be a special occasion. I wore a shirt that, as I said, I've worn a few times. Well, needless to say, when I got in my car, where'd the band go?
Don't worry about the band. Just talk and just tell the story.
Yeah. Anyway, so ultimately, what I wanted to do more than anything else was, oh, good. There's the music.
Don't worry about the music. Just tell the story.
Yeah. So once I dressed, I jotted down the address, headed out. There I was, on the road, in rush hour traffic, in Beverly Hills, but I didn't care. There was a job to do, and I had a product. I delivered that product as only I can do. That product? Satisfaction. Oh yeah. I arrived at the address. It was a long driveway. Drove up to the house. Knocked on the door. Nobody came to the door. I rang the doorbell. Still nothing. I walked around the side of the house. It was dark inside. I could see. Pounded on the window a little bit.
Thought you said it was raining.
All right, so I got wet.
Stupid.
I walked as far as I could, but the electric gate was all set up. I couldn't get by. I got my cell phone out. I called the number that had called me. It went to voicemail. I sat on the steps and wondered what had happened. Why? I was ready to deliver satisfaction. I bothered to take good care of personal hygiene, put on clean underwear and socks, and even though the shirt had been worn a number of times, it was clean. However, a somewhat foul stench.
All right.
What?
It's going nowhere. It's going nowhere.
No,
Is there a story here to be told?
telling it right now, Hammerhead. Telling the story.
We're going to be here all day.
Could be.
All right. You know what? I've heard enough. Can we kill the music?
No, there's more.
No, kill the music.
All right. Music is killed.
That's the dumbest story that I ever heard. Did that really happen?
Okay.
That's the wrong answer.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, last week we were talking about the inception of Fogarea, the beginning.
Yes.
And how things all kind of came about. We left off last time. There was a problem with the local mafioso.
Yeah, the local crime family.
And who was the guy that ran that family?
Claudio Cazzatori.
Okay. And his nickname was?
The chicken.
Mm-hmm. Chicken Cazzatori.
Yeah, you got that right.
Okay, so you somehow came to an agreement with the mafia guys.
Yeah. The baseball bats that they carried, they didn't use them against us because we would have gone down like a shot.
With one shot.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what else do we need to know?
Well, now that we have Fogarea, now we need a place to sit.
Mm-hmm.
A place not to transact any business.
I don't understand.
Well, or at least as little business as possible, because we'd be too busy showing ourselves a good time.
Okay.
The Fogarea Administrative Offices building would have to be an impressive showpiece because, after all, This was all about show.
You want to, that's right, it's got to be bigger than big, bigger than life.
So we rented out an important-looking 2-story Gothic structure with a very impressive entryway.
Okay.
Sporting, they were like these Italian marble pillars in what we determined to be the center of Fogarea, and made sure that the area had plenty of available parking.
Sure. Well, parking is always
Important.
Is important. Sure.
Now, the great thing, Hammerhead, was that my celebrity status would allow me my choice of good-looking women.
Really? How far back are we going?
We're going back a while.
Okay.
And seeing as how women are attracted to money and power,
Yeah.
I expected the line would be, as they say, out the door. Mm-hmm. I'd be the mayor on the make and on the take.
Okay.
Now, here's how it worked. And I came up with this on my own.
All right.
If you came to seek a political favor from me,
Yeah.
we validated parking.
Okay.
If you left without handing over any cash, however,
Yeah.
cost you $1,000 to park.
It's a little stiff, don't you think?
Well, that's nothing. If you complained, it was $2,000.
And if you refused,
We just impounded the car.
wow. You guys were tough.
Well, you get the idea. Sure, it was hardball, but we needed to raise cash fast because we were spending money like we didn't. It was money that we didn't have. Mm-hmm. And we were spending it like drunken white trash lottery winners.
What were you spending it on?
Everything. New office furniture, state-of-the-art computers, big screen TVs, popcorn machine, and a helicopter.
Helicopter.
Yeah. A helicopter. I was always impressed when those things, would land.
Yeah.
Because whoever hopped out always looked, pretty important to me. And, of course, being important is...
And being a big deal.
Sure.
That's what your life was all about.
That's right. So, and since this entire charade was designed to make me look, important, helicopter was a crucial piece of the puzzle.
Helicopter.
Yeah.
What did you use it for?
Oh, all kinds of things. I could avoid traffic jams. My time would be very important. More important than yours.
It sounds like you're really taking this thing to the max.
Oh, yeah. We would hire a pilot named Joe who'd be available 24/7, ready to take me wherever I wanted to go.
Okay.
We had an advance team. They would call ahead, so there would always be a crowd of people, assembled, waiting for me to step off the helicopter to ignore.
You would ignore the people that were assembled there to see you.
Yes. I would be the lovably corrupt politician these people had always dreamed about. They would expect me to ignore them.
You're losing me.
Well, stay with me, Hammerhead. Stay with me, as I would get off the helicopter, they'd say, "Oh, that Jose," they'd say with a smile and shake their heads. They'd argue and fight among themselves over which of them I ignored more.
Oh, okay. This is really weird.
Yeah, it gets weirder.
That's what I was afraid of.
Entertainment for the masses would be an integral element of our new society.
Sure, they must. The masses must be kept entertained.
Yes, so we decided to combine a time-tested classic with a contemporary twist that was guaranteed to both amuse, entertain, and distract.
Okay.
We declared that professional wrestling would be the official sport of Fogarea.
Professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Where the outcome of the matches is predetermined.
It's fake.
I was trying to be diplomatic, but so much for that. Okay.
So we sponsored many wrestling cards with the top talent of the day. Our promotion machine was in full swing, and we were inspired by giveaway days for youths at Major League ballparks.
Okay. Yeah, I know what those are.
Yeah. Problem was, though, we had to discontinue those special nights because the one where, the first 10,000 fans under the age of 14 accompanied by an adult.
Sure, they get something.
Well, for the wrestling, everyone would get a free forearm smash to the head.
Really, you were just...
Yeah, just clock them right there. At the time, we thought it was a clever giveaway, but, it failed to consider that violent wrestling moves are probably best left exchanged between the professionals.
Those people know what they're doing. I mean, they're amazing. They're great athletes, and they put on a show like no other.
Yeah. Well, I've heard that a number of lawsuits stemming from that promotion are still pending.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. What else was going on?
Well, let me see. We determined that all disputes in Fogarea would be settled by duels with paintball pistols.
Paintball?
Yeah. And after some searching, we found an abandoned factory right on the edge of town.
Okay.
We put up some lights. We drove out the rats and brought in some folding chairs. We created the Fog Arena.
Oh, I see. Fogarea, Fog Arena.
Fog Arena.
Oh, okay. Yes. 2 words.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, until we could find someplace better, this is where Fogareans would meet. If you had an argument with somebody, you meet them in the arena.
Okay.
You say somebody owes you money, and they say don't. See you under the dome, pal.
Wow. How did that work out?
Well, if some guy made a pass at your woman, you challenge him to a duel.
And you do it with paintball guns.
Yeah. Nobody really got hurt, but...
well, it can be embarrassing.
Yeah. At first, a few of our people wanted to remain true to the art of dueling and hold them at sunrise.
Uh-huh.
We actually tried that, but despite extensive radio advertising, nobody bothered to show up, not even the combatants.
Yeah, nobody wanted to get up that early.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then we offered a free Fogarea baseball cap to everyone 14 years of age and under, accompanied by a paying adult, but... it got to...
Didn't draw anything?
No, nothing.
This is quite a saga.
Well, we still believed it would prove to be a popular form of entertainment, but it was obvious that the constituency, let's say, felt sleep was more important than our paintball duels. Mm-hmm. But once we moved it to Saturday afternoon...
Okay, when everybody's up, ready?
Yeah. It had that kind of Roman Colosseum... gladiator, roller derby, professional wrestling field.
All,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where are you going on this?
Well, once we ironed out the idiosyncrasies of the process, it really worked out well. It drew thousands and made us a ton of money.
Well, you needed the money.
Yeah. It had kind of like a nostalgic feel to it, and we liked the fact that we made dueling a spectator sport where only egos and not bodies were bruised.
Sure. You don't want anybody to get hurt.
No. We couldn't afford to have people get hurt. We needed the constituency.
Yeah, if people killed each other off, you'd be losing citizens, and it was the citizens that were...
paying the tax.
That's right, the tax. Okay.
Yeah, Fogareans and the ancient Romans, they had a lot in common. For example... any history buff will tell you that the Romans were fascinated with sex and death.
Okay.
So, too were Fogareans. Although our people were overwhelmingly partial to the sex part rather than the death.
Yeah, back in Roman times, dying was honorable. What would they say to the emperor before the match? Those of us who are about to die, salute you.
Yeah, something like that. Can I continue?
Oh, please. Okay. So what happened?
Well, we immediately passed a law that said every house of worship, regardless of denomination, had to throw at least one festival per year.
Okay. You want to keep things going?
Yeah. Catholics, Lutherans, Congregationalists, Jews, Buddhists, Druids.
You're tough.
Yeah, even the House of Pagans had to put on a dog and pony show.
Okay.
There were no exemptions.
Yeah.
If it wasn't an Italian festival, it was a Greek festival.
Okay.
If it wasn't either one of those, it was some other kind of festival.
Uh-huh. What did you call it?
We called it some other kind of festival.
Okay.
Saints and sinners alike were honored with their own bash.
Okay.
Anyone who felt was worth celebrating, whether they were worthy of a feast or some lecherous beast, we partied in their honor.
I'm really amazed. What kind of festivals did you have?
Oh, you name it, we had it. We had a Mick Jagger festival.
Okay.
And a Millard Fillmore festival.
Millard Fillmore?
He was like 8th president of the United States.
Okay.
We had a Hannibal Hamlin festival.
Mm-hmm.
That was especially a crowd favorite.
Who the hell was Hannibal Hamlin?
He was Abraham Lincoln's first vice president, but he didn't make the ticket for the second term. I mean, had he done that, he would have been president instead of whoever.
I think it was Johnson.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Magic Johnson.
Uh-huh. So what happened to Hamlin?
I don't know. He kicked around lower forms of government for a number of years, and then he went to Maine to grow some crops.
Okay. Probably better off doing that.
Yeah. And during these festivals, we paid tribute to little-known 18th century European axe murderers, as well as obscure authors who were published but never read.
Uh-huh.
We didn't care.
Apparently not.
Yeah. Any excuse to overcharge for a Ferris wheel ride and a cone of cotton candy? What a racket.
So these festivals were held strictly so that you made a profit.
Yeah, big profit, because we needed the money.
Mm-hmm.
Show ourselves a good time.
Okay. All right. Maybe we should stop there.
No, there's more.
Okay. What else was going on?
Carnival rides.
Okay.
Games of chance, plenty of food, local entertainment. Good time to be had by all.
Uh-huh.
And it was, for the time that we did it,
yeah,
we made tremendous amounts of money,
mm-hmm.
and we spent tremendous amounts of money.
How much did you spend versus the rest of the people that were involved?
Oh, I was 90%.
You had the lion's share.
Yeah. Well, helicopter costs money.
Uh-huh. And what did you use the helicopter for?
Money laundering.
Money laundering?
Yeah. Money doesn't launder itself. You want more?
No, I think we've heard enough for one podcast. Thank you for sharing.
Hey, there's more next week.
Yeah, I can't wait. Hozay in Hollywood is written and performed by Jack Camarda. It is executive produced by Ron Osborne.
Yeah, Ozzy's brothers.
Not related to Ozzy. And what do we have next week?
There'll be another Gigolo story.
Yeah, the one we heard today was bizarre.
Yeah, well, that was a good one.
Uh-huh.
They go downhill from here.
Uh-huh. That's great. Well, have a great week. Thank you for spending time with us, and we'll make it work next week.
Yeah, we're here. And what's that?
What's what?
I forget.
Uh-huh. You don't want to take another shot at it?
Take a shot at you.
I'm looking forward to the week without you.
Yeah, me too.